Car number 1, you can hear me? Give me a thumbs up here. Yep, cool. Car number 2, you can hear me. Car number 3, you can hear me. Okay. Alright, you can hear me back there? Yeah. Okay. So, quick reminder, the better driving that you guys do, the faster we get to go. So, if you're afraid of the car in front of you, it's going to force me to slow down. So, don't be afraid of the car in front of you. Nobody's going to be slamming on their brakes and stopping like they do on the freeway. So, we'll all just try to keep up, and we can blaze right through this and have a lot of fun. So make sure your seatbelt's on, your seat's comfortable. We're going to go windows up, everybody, because we have the air conditioning on. That way you'll be able to hear me better. And if everybody's ready, we'll begin our first lap. Welcome to Mazda Raceway. No, we are at Sonoma Raceway. So coming out on the track, we're actually coming out to turn 2. Got our eyes looking ahead. We're going to line up on the left side. It's a right-hand turn. The last cone is our turn away turn. Away from that cone. Got an apex cone here on the right. Nice and close to that apex cone. Then let the car use all the road to the left. Here we come into turn 3, a little bit of light braking. We're going to line up this left side, nice and close to this left side. Don't turn until you get to this last cone, and then it's a fairly aggressive turn to the apex cone on the right. And then just hold the wheel steady. Up and over the hill we go. On our way to NASCAR turn. A little bit of braking, turn away from that cone on the left, nice and close to this apex cone. Let it use all the road to the left. Here we are on the NASCAR chute. Just a little bit of braking here, and then we're going to turn in to this cone on the right. Roll back on the throttle as you go by that cone. Let it use all the road. Now here we go down through the S's. It's like skiing. We got a slalom here, so we're going to go left, right, left, and all right. We want that car to really get that weight transfer, so we want to make sure those real turns as we go through there. Line it up down the left side as we come down the hill. Track out to about the middle, and then we're going to gradually bring it back to the left side for turn 10. Just a light brush of the brake there, and then nice and close to this apex cone on the right. Just hold that wheel steady as you go through the turn. It'll track you out just perfect to that left side. And then here we go on the brakes, coming into a short abbreviated turn 11. Nice, hard, tight turn here. So we're going to come up here to this train of cars, and we're going to stop. Make sure you put your car in park. R8, we want you to use that e-brake. And then you're going to switch seats, but actually you guys are all driving by yourselves, so there is going to be no switching. So we're just going to wait here and let them all get a gap. We're just waiting for a gap. Normally we would do a driver change here, but since you're all driving as singles, we're just going to wait for a bit. So a couple quick reminders. We want to be at 9 and 3 on the steering wheel pretty much all the time. That just makes it so much easier to concentrate on other things. So no 11 and 2 or whatever else you've learned. So it's 9 and 3. And here we go for another lap. So heading back up into turn 2. This lap will be just a touch quicker. Line it up on the the left, looking for that apex cone on the right. And just hold that wheel steady and it'll track you all the way out to the left edge. Then we cross back across the track for turn 3. Just light braking there, and then we're going to line up to the left side, nice and tight up that left side. Turning away from that last cone, up and over the blind hill. Down into a light braking zone, turn in at the last cone on the left, nice and close to the cone on the right. On the throttle as you go by that cone. Here we go, a little bit of braking, turning in nice and tight to this cone on the right. Here we are back at the slalom again. Really make these turns, so we got a left and a right. Another left. And a right. Let it track all the way out to that left edge. And then about mid-track, we're going to bring it back for turn 10. Light brush of the brake there. Nice and close to this apex cone on the right. Hold that wheel nice and steady. We shouldn't be wiggling at all. It should just be a turn in and hold. And then a turn in and hold and unwind. But really, there's not much jiggling going on. So this time when we come to a stop, we're going to change cars. So we want the R8 driver to come forward to the front car, and then each other car is going to go back. So the last car come forward, everybody else go back. Make sure you put the car in park. Go ahead and leave it running. R8, go ahead and use that e-brake. Put it in neutral and then use the e-brake.